The Czech A2 language test may be required from you if you are applying for the permanent residence in the Czech Republic. Here is the top 7 things to know about the exam, and I am saving the best one till last, so stay till the end of this video to find out. Number 1, do I need to take the exam if I'm applying for the permanent residence in the Czech Republic? If you are anywhere from European Union or EEA, then you don't. Good for you! But if you're not, you have to pass this test. There are some exceptions, however. You don't need to take the exam if you are less than 15 or more than 60 years old. You went to school or university and studied in Czech for at least a year. Or you have already passed a certified examination in A2 or higher. Number 2, how the exam looks like. There are 2 parts, written and oral. The written part has 3 subparts, reading, listening and writing. There are plenty of videos on this channel how each part looks like, so I will just leave some links above or below the video. Number 3, how much does it cost? Right now, 2,500 Czech crowns, which is approximately 100 euros, but in 2024 the price will go up to 3,200 Czech crowns. There was also a possibility to take the exam for free using a voucher, but in 2024 it is not possible anymore. Sorry. Number 4, how to apply for the exam. Well, the exam takes place at 9 a.m. on Wednesdays and Saturdays. And you can take the exam only at certain public schools. There are 3 schools in Prague, 2 in Brno and other 20 or something in smaller Czech towns. All you need to do is to fill in online an application. The only problem these days is that there are no free spots for new students. However, you should not be discouraged. There are new slots opening progressively, so you should check the web page regularly for the new time slots. You can also reach out to individual schools and investigate when the dates will be opened. Number 5, how to prepare for the exam. Definitely, you should take it seriously. It is not an easy one. And of course, you should prepare well ahead before your exam date. There is the official website where you can find some materials you can use. There are also channels on YouTube, like this one, for example, when you can find resources. Last but not least, you can become the member of the Patreon community of Autentická Čeština, where are tons of exercises and even whole sample tests. I will link it all down below in the description. And one more remark, you can retake the test if you fail, but only 3 times per year at max. Number 6, how the exam is assessed. For the reading part, you can get as much as 25 points. For the writing part, you can get 20 points, and for listening part, you can get maximum 25 points. For the speaking part, 40 points. For the reading, writing, and listening altogether, you have to get at least 42 points to pass this exam. And from speaking part, you have to get at least 24 points to get by. If you don't get the minimum number of points in both written and oral parts, you must repeat the whole exam. Number 7, tips from students who already passed this exam. Here are the 3 best tips I collected from my students. Number 1, be prepared that the examiners may not smile and maybe just stone-faced. Do not get discouraged by this. Number 2, if you don't understand the examiner, which may happen, they may be speaking too fast or too quiet, don't hesitate to ask them to speak more slowly or more loudly. In Czech, of course. Můžete mluvit pomaleji, prosím? Můžete mluvit víc nahlas, prosím? And number 3, don't panic if you mess up something. Since the points are being summed up, you have to have at least 60% from both parts. You can completely mess up one exercise and still be fine. For example, you can have 0 points from writing and maximum points from reading and listening. You will get 50 points, which is well above the 42 you need. And hey, if you are seriously thinking of taking the exam and you are willing to support this channel, I suggest you take a look at the Patreon of Autentická Čeština. For $5.99 a month, you will get access to a lot of exercises for the Czech A2 permanent residence test and also complete whole sample exams, which I prepared for my patrons. You can click right here. This button will take you directly to the Patreon. Uvidíme se příště. Ahoj!